Hello everybody and welcome back to Saving Schalke, and this is match day 34 of the Bundesliga. Schalke come into this day 9th place in the league. Leipzig are 3rd, I believe, maybe 4th. Maybe even 5th, I haven't checked. It doesn't really matter. The good news is Bayern Munich went to the Signal Iduna Park and they won 2-1. So Borussia Dortmund, while they are champions, they are not invincible. This is match day 34. Unfortunately, there will be no chance for us to get 7th. We picked up some rocky form in our few most recent matches with a draw and a loss here and there, losing to Augsburg. So yeah, we're going to finish behind Augsburg, finish behind Freiburg. But it could be 9th, it could be 10th. I don't think we could fall any lower than that. It's an excellent season. Time to finish it off. We go full strength today. May get some guys on in the second half to say farewell to them. But other than that, we're here to try and get some points. Match day 34. Up against a good side here. He's beaten us already twice this season. Knocked us out of the cup as well. I hope to improve the side and get better for next season. After this, we'll have a summer transfer window episode. That could have been dangerous. Nkunku. Nicely done by Brunner, but he is going to concede a throw early on here for Leipzig. Here's Olmo. Nkunku. Olmo. Kroos, the former Leipzig man. Alongside Poulsen here, another former Leipzig man. He's showing the bottom how Bremen and Bochum have been relegated. Stuttgart and Hertha come into the last day playing for their Bundesliga lives. Of course, we're not in on that action, thankfully. And Ayer slid in there, and there's going to be a call. David Rome is down, holding his knee. If there's any time you're going to choose to get hurt, I guess it would be the last game of the season, but this could be bad. He could have done something with the ACL, maybe an MCL. If that's torn, yeah, he landed poorly there. Going up with Mole, immediately going down. And Willy Orban, a natural center half, is going to be the change. Maybe a shift in the back line, maybe Yarvidal to left back. Doesn't look it right now. Here's Peter Gulacsi. He goes long. It's knocked down, though, by Robert Meyer. And Poulsen, we wanted to have a fake shot there, unfortunately. Didn't click X fast enough. And Union Berlin are beating Hertha Berlin. The Berlin derby on the last day. Exciting stuff. Hertha playing for their lives. That could be big for Stuttgart. Simikan goes long. Kroos knocks it down for Robert Meyer. We're hoping nobody comes in for Robert Meyer after what's been an excellent half season for him. We may have some interest, but we're going to look to hang on to him. But a man who could be leaving Leipzig this summer, Chris Nkunku, has put them in front. Red Bull Leipzig lead here at the Veltins on the final match day. Larson. Tom Kroos. Brunner. Ole. Here's Kroos. Poulsen is fouled there by Simikan. Robert Meyer actually stepping up to take this. We're going to have him chip this straight up. Denier knocks it on. Simikan's handballed it. And Thomas Uwejan has already scored one from about this range earlier on this season. Against Stuttgart. Can he do it again here? That might not be enough power. Brilliant save, Gulacsi. Brilliant stop by the Hungarian international. Uwejan across to take here. He delivers. Poulsen can't win the header. Robert Meyer can't win that header either, but here is Brunner who knocks it down for Leo Gremmel. Denier. Schalke managed to hang on. Tobias Moore. The ball finds itself for Florent Mole, who slips in Brunner, who's going to play it in for Yusuf Poulsen. He can't win the header. Here's Chris Nkunku. Andre Silva. Good ball forward. Nkunku and Denier in a foot race. Denier's going to get there, though. Here's Alex follow. Jason Denier. Robert Meyer. Wide for Thomas Uwejan. Plays it into Yusuf Poulsen. Finds Tom Kroos. Tom Kroos has Mole wide of him. Here's Florent Mole. Here's the former Leipzig man. Kroos is saved. Brilliant save. Thomas Uwejan delivers into the area. Andre Silva heads clear. Robert Meyer puts it back in. It's blocked. It's going to be a handball. It's a penalty against the substitute, Willy Orban. That is a atrocious call. But there is no complaining coming out of the Schalke room. Florent Mole steps up. He's got a Panenka. It's straight down the middle. And Schalke equalize here at the Veltins. Peter Gulacsi dove left and Florent Mole put it straight down the middle for Schalke to equalize. It's a questionable penalty decision, but one that Schalke will not be complaining about. Good penalty from him. Those can go so very wrong if you don't hit them properly. But it was right there as Gulacsi moved out of his way, expecting it in the bottom corner. Here's Dominic Szoboszlai. Haven't seen much of him so far. He plays it long. Leo Gremmel manages to knock it down, though. And Robert Meyer stepping into it. Here's Brunner. Here's Mole, the goal scorer. That's nicely defended by Xavier Schlager. Here's Nkunku. Andre Silva. Gremmel across strongly, and I believe that's going to be called back for the foul on Denier. Gremmel's challenge was clean. And here is Szoboszlai to take that one long. It's knocked down by Gremmel. Or perhaps that was Robert Meyer, actually. The ball has found its way to Florent Mole out wide. He has space. He doesn't quite have Yusuf Poulsen in the middle, but he's going to lay it back. Tobias Moore can't get there. Robert Meyer competing for that one. He can't get there. Robert Meyer dragging a defender with him. Puts it into the box. Tobias Moore can't win that header. Thomas Uwejan, though, to Tom Kroos! Good save, Peter Gulacsi. Gulacsi goes long. Tobias Moore, though, wins that one. Yusuf Poulsen knocks it on for Jordan Larsson. Larsson over the top for Florent Mole. And it's going to be another handball! Another handball against Willy Orban. His day goes from bad to worse here. Schalke are going to receive a second penalty. That one is more clear-cut. His arm was actually out this time. What is Florent Mole going to do this time? He's going to roll it into the bottom right corner for his second converted penalty of the match. And Schalke lead 2-1. The Veltins is rocking here now today. Kevin Campbell, Andre Silva. Good ball stretching the play for Dominic Szoboszlai. Uwejan, though, does brilliantly. Here's Tobias Moore. Become a very key player over the season, but with a rumored tactical change coming, we will have to see if there's room for him in the starting lineup going into next season. Here's Nkunku. Campbell. Silva. Olmo. Szoboszlai. Olmo. Szoboszlai. Campbell. And into Danny Olmo. Into the back of the net. Brilliant football from Red Bull Leipzig. And we have a bit of a barnstormer brewing here on the final match day of the Bundesliga. Leipzig make it 2-2 at the Veltins. Just like that, that will be halftime here. Schalke 2, both from penalties. One a questionable call, one more clear cut, and 2 for Leipzig. I should have checked the other scores there. No way to check now. We will see at the final whistle if it is Stuttgart or Hertha who will play the playoff. Bochum and Bremen, of course, already relegated. Dortmund already the champions. But that relegation playoff spot is still being contested, and neither of them won it. Here's Tobias Moore. Good run here. He manages to get it to Poulsen. Gulacsi saves, and Poulsen couldn't get back up for it. Jordan Larsson! Schalke lead again! Brilliant football from Robert Meyer right there to win that header and head it toward Larsson, who does even better to smash it home, and Schalke lead here at the Veltons once again. Robert Meyer brilliant there to win that. Larsson better on a first-time finish on his weak foot. The Veltons is loving it. Schlager, Olmo, Jabolai switched wings now. Simican has switched into left back to deal with the fact that Willie Orban conceded 2 penalties, I believe. Here's Campbell. Nkunku. Andre Silva does brilliantly. Schwallow is beaten with the chip. Andre Silva makes it 3-3. 54 minutes played. 3-3. What a game. Poulsen. Ball wide for Tobias Moore. Can Schalke go again now? Pegged back once again. He's going to go back to Thomas Uwajan. And strong challenge from Nkunku, but he did get the ball. Here's Robert Meyer. He stretches it for Cedric Brunner. Tom Kroos. Looking for Larsson in behind. Good defending, though. Tobias Moore wins that header, though. Yusuf Poulsen. Hold up play strong from him. Tobias Moore. Ball across the box. Yarvidal, though, does well this time. Gremmel. Poulsen. Meyer. Kroos. Kroos doesn't do well. Campbell does better. Gremmel goes through a man there. Here is Xavier Schlager. Jabolai. Ball forward for Andre Silva. Dominic Jabolai. Olmo. Silva. It's 4-3. But wait, it's not going to count. It is offside against Red Bull Leipzig. Somewhere in there in the build-up to the goal, there was an offside flag lifted. Danny Olmo just right there. Wow. Jason Denier sliding challenge managed to take Danny Olmo into an offside position. And here comes Schalke's first change. Or they're going to make a few changes here. Taking off the former 2 Leipzig players, Jabolai is going to come off, and on comes Eden Hazard. Okay. Simon Terrode will come on for his final Schalke appearance as City Sane comes on and gets some more Bundesliga minutes here to end the season. And as does Rodrigo Zalazar. Terrode will be heading off to play in the Netherlands. But one final Schalke appearance for him today. Robert Meyer, ball wide for City Sane. Sane! Sane again! It's a brilliant finish! City Sane has scored for Schalke! Finally the youngster has his first Schalke goal. A fortuitous bounce. And City Sane has put Schalke in front in the 66th minute. His 13th Bundesliga appearance of the season, his first Bundesliga goal. Here's Andre Silva. Gremmel is in trouble! Leo Gremmel on a yellow card. May see red here. Ref's gonna have a word, and it is a second yellow card for Leo Gremmel, who has been sent off. Schalke will respond with an immediate change, taking off Jordan Larsson and bringing on Sepp Vandenberg, which could be his final Schalke appearance. On loan from Liverpool, he may not be back, he may be back. We will have to see. Nkunku, though, shoots! Off the bar, that was a brilliant strike! And just there is Schwallow in time. That would have been perhaps Bundesliga goal of the season on the last day by Nkunku. Here's Robert Meyer. He does brilliantly. He finds Rodrigo Zalazar. But Zalazar can't find Mole. Schalke need to do everything they can now to just hang on. Up 4-3 with 20 minutes to play. A man down, though. Campbell, Nkunku, Silva. Denier's going to head long. Here's Terode. Meyer. Urejan now. He's got a bit of space to run into. But he's going to try and slip through City. Sane. Yarvidal is there. Sane's going to take him out, though. That will probably be yellow for him. Robert Meyer comes across. Brilliantly done there by the fullback for Leipzig. Here's Eden Hazard, the former Premier League superstar and Real Madrid man. Lucas Klosterman. Sane does well. 10 minutes of regular time to go here. City Sane bombing down this left flank. Cuts back. And looked for a hit, but couldn't get it out of his feet. And that is just Cedric Brunner taking one for the team there. He'll be shown yellow, surely, but sometimes you got to do that for the good of your team. Cedric Brunner shown yellow. Taking him out from the side as he was running through. No risks. But Nkunku could line up another chance from here. He hit the crossbar earlier. He's not going to. He's going to chip this one in, but it's cleared. Zalazar. Terode now. Schalke could use a little bit of his old hold-up play here, but that's poor. He lost it. He controlled it poorly. Ball forward for Nkunku. Andre Silva, Denier through the back of him, but he wins the ball, and Denier's going to play it all the way to Gulacsi. 5 minutes to go. Peter Gulacsi. Short four. That is Willy Orban. Xavier Schlager, Emil Forsberg. Ball over the top. Silva, Schwallow collects. And Alex Schwallow is going to take his time here. And then he's going to hoof it long. Terode can't knock it down. Competition here. Meyer does enough to knock it back to half. Rodrigo Zalazar goes in. There's going to be a foul against Leipzig, though. A handball. Robert Meyer's going to have a pop from distance, and Gulacsi has to tip it over. It was dipping in. Schalke are going to make a final change here. Robert Meyer comes off, and on comes Dominic Drexler for what will also be his final Schalke appearance, leaving in the summer. Mainly a substitute to waste time, I'd believe. It's blocked. Schalke are going to earn themselves a throw here, though. It looks like Schalke may have done enough. Mole heads it out. There's 10 seconds to go in the stoppage time. Yarvidal, Simikan, and that is it. Schalke win on the final day. 4-3 over Red Bull Leipzig. A fantastic performance to end the season. Daniel Holler salutes the crowd one final time in this Bundesliga season, which finishes off brilliantly for Schalke here with a big win over Red Bull Leipzig in what was a fantastic match. Hertha lost. Stuttgart lost as well, though, at the Signal Iduna Park. And I believe that will be enough to see Stuttgart in the relegation playoff. It is. Hertha Berlin do enough just barely to stay up. Hoffenheim as well. We finish on a brilliant 42 points, 10, 12, and 12 on the season. We conceded the joint second most goals, but a very good offense, which saw us score the joint fifth most goals in the Bundesliga. Leipzig's loss there still got them into the Champions League. It did not matter. But that's how the table finishes for Season 1. Schalke in 9th place, something we are very happy about. And yeah, excellent finish to the season from us. And I will see you all in the next episode. And we'll probably have some signings done. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you later.